Welcome back in. The Lyric Theater and Cultural Arts Center continues to preserve, promote, present, and celebrate diverse cultures. And today, Executive Director Whit Whitaker joins us. Welcome to the show, Whit. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, and thank you for having us, and happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you.
Oh, thank you. Merry Christmas to you too, and happy holidays. We're talking a little bit about those holidays now that Christmas is less than a week away. Can you kind of tell me what the Lyric Theater's got planned?
Well, right now, today, actually, we have the Ebony Nutcracker. We're having 2 showings of that, and they're sold out, but I would encourage people to keep checking in case some of the tickets aren't used. And we have a show at 5 o'clock today, and then another one at 7:30. And on December 26th, we also have our annual Kwanzaa celebration program. We'll have M.K. Asante coming, who is an activist, author, movie film producer, and professor, and he's going to come and talk about his process and celebrate Kwanzaa with us at the Lyric.
Wow, so lots going on. And let's back up just a little bit to the Ebony Nutcracker. Lee said a little earlier that it's actually put on by a 10-year-old. Is that correct?
Yes, she was the one who conceptualized it, and with her mom and her adult leaders, they put together quite a great show. But she's the one who's initiated, put it together. Had the vision of going out and training young people, especially people of color, teaching them ballet. And then the Ebony Nutcracker is, like you said, it's based on a Tchaikovsky ballet, but it's reimagined with a kind of soulful African American flavor, which includes ballet, but different musical styles.
Awesome, awesome. And I'm hearing in my ear from my producer, it's a 10th grader, not a 10-year-old.
Yes.
But yes, very, very cool. Let's talk a little bit about that Kwanzaa celebration.
Yeah. So M.K. Asante, like as I said, he's going to come. He's going to talk about his process. We show a film called The Black Candle, and M.K. Asante was the producer and the filmmaker of The Black Candle, which talks about the history of Kwanzaa. Following that, he's going to talk for 30 minutes. There'll be a Q&A, and then we'll do an annual Kwanzaa celebration lighting of the candles, explaining the elements, and that would take place at 6:30 on December 26th.
Fantastic. And let's talk New Year's. Do we have anything special coming up then?
Well, we have a lot of things planned, but immediately in the new year, coming up the King celebration, we have a documentary called After King 23, and it's by an African American producer filmmaker, Jeremiah Wrong. And he's done interviews with people trying to determine the state of America, the state of people, after Dr. King is gone, and to figure out if his dream is still alive.
Yeah. And let's talk a little bit about that special exhibit that you all have for Kentucky poets.
Yeah, so we have Frank Walker, former Kentucky Poet Laureate, Frank X. Walker. He has an exhibit called We Wear the Mask. And it's, to me, I think it is an extension of Paul Laurence Dunbar's poem, We Wear the Mask, and Frank X. Walker's poem, Masked Man Black. Masked Man Black talks about the mask that we are forced to wear, and we're seen as the villain, whereas Paul Laurence Dunbar's poem talks about the mask that we wear to hide our feelings. And so this exhibit is kind of a culmination of both, and it's about bringing out African American heroes, the masked heroes, and showing the heroes with faces like ours. So they're action figures, comics, Muhammad Ali, President Obama comics, Star Wars figures with people of color. So it's a great exhibit, and that's going to run through February 28th.
Super cool. So we've got a while to check that out. That's awesome. Yes. Now, lastly, Whit, where can we go for more information on any of this? Well,
for more information, go to the Lyric Theater's website, www.lexingtonlyric.com. You can follow us, please follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and get on our mailing list, because we send out events every week, information about things coming, and a lot of times things come down the pipe really fast, and we want to make sure that everyone has access to come to events at the Lyric.
Awesome, lots coming up. Well, thank you so much, Whit.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you being with us. GDK is back in a minute. Stay with us.